Right there.
Shit. It's Brian.
Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight. It didn't. In it for the long haul flight. Committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite. I didn't. All bark but they don't bite. They timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it. All about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough. Toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up. I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA4. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my show. Thinking that it happened overnight, yeah, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. Committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite. I didn't. All bark but they don't bite. They timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look,
esto es talento y favor and you got no skill. I got drive, baby, ustedes son roadkill. Yeah, ya te dije, no están en mi carta perder. De pequeño estoy ungido, baby, y ese es mi flex. No me dieron nada por los míos, José. 360 is your deal, man, I couldn't be me. Pa' mi frequency, te frequently matando esto con sabor y efficiency. No gasto tiempo, waste no time, not my money. Boss, baby, CEO del LLC, lo tengo en un pánico. Dale rápido, quiero crecer y dar más fruto, algo botánico. Lo hice bien orgánico, tomé el maquinón. Voy subiendo como espuma y tú bajando bien titánico. Out my way, I built this in a day, but you know I'm here now to stay. I'm hungry, boy, I'm not here to play.
Thinking that it happened overnight. In it for the long haul flight. Committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite. I didn't. All bark but they don't bite. They timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait.
The blade of justice. Anthony Edwards.
I've been on my grind for a long time. All I know is long days and long nights. I don't ever call off, I don't ever rest. All I know is work till there's nothing left. I've been on my grind for a long time. All I know is long days and long nights. I don't ever call off, I don't ever rest. Let's go. All I know is work till there's nothing left.
No days off like Big Steve. I'm a vet in these big leagues. I always try to break a record. Feel like P. Rose and Wrigley's. First one clocking in, last one out. Always in pursuit like cat and mouse. No matter the challenge, I ain't backing down. When I smack the ball, make you sock the mount. Young OG still at it. I don't care about mathematics. I don't care if they hashtag it. I make hits when I'm at bat. It's a cold world,
but I got that fire.
Shut up in my bones. I'm in the field for the throne until he hits an RBI to bring me home. To feel a
for putting in work. Give a big growth spurt to my soul. Give me that joy that I can't explain. So I had to give it to you in a song. God's best friend, praise on strong. Stay in focus with my eyes on the throne. Building the kingdom, big dreaming, we winning this season. David dancing in the end zone. Don't care about the vibe the world be on. Me and my mans breaking our trends, advancing the plan. Staying 10 toes down with the sons of man. No devil come up for my words. How absurd that he got a nerd. No one he can get this word, cause my faith bag don't swerve.
I've been on my grind for a long time. All I know is long days and long nights. I don't ever call up, I don't ever rest. All I know is work till there's nothing left. I've been on my grind for a long time. All I know is long days and long nights. I don't ever call up, I don't ever rest. All I know is work till there's nothing left.
All I know is work. Pull a light skirt. I just want the word and to practice what I heard. Got a new heart and a fresh start. I'm not bound by any curse. On Friday you was crucified, but you got up on the third. If I say I love you, I'ma show it too, cause love is still a verb. Put the old me in the grave now, then I kick them to the curb. You my living water and I'm tapped in, so I no longer thirst. I've been born again and I'm born to win. You're the one that loved me first. Let's work.
I've been on my grind for a long time. I've been putting in work and now it's my time. Came about that struggle, so I'm certified. Been baptized in that fire, so I purify. Hustle in my DNA, that's in my bloodline. Look, on my Tony stuck, my armor fortified. Look, I can't rock with you, my God ain't glorified. Look, failure ain't an option, I won't be denied. I've been on my grind for a long time. All I know is long days and long nights. I don't ever call up, I don't ever rest. All I know is work till there's nothing left. I've been on my grind for a long time.
What's up,
All I know is long days and long nights.
Thanks for having me.
I don't ever call up, I don't ever rest.
Focus.
All I know is work till there's nothing left.
Back on that daily grind, back on that soul divine. Youth explosions, aim for powers that can good into Christ. Giving helpful words. Even if the devil comes at me, that's nothing new. Don't need to write to Dear Abby. Put a smile on your face. We have the same blood, we're running the same race. Love rise when hate dies. Connect the blocks just like Tetris. Yeah, that's right. Still counting out blessings.
I work for the Christ to the death of me. Blessed up when I glorify the Trinity. Until Abba say well done, then I won't be able to rest in peace. If you work in God's will, then it goes for you too. But if not, then be prepared to meet his blood gang, no suit. When it comes to the gospel, don't look at no Pharisee. Now my foes is fans, they're quick to bury me, yet understand the power of the King of Kings. Holy Spirit, please lift my friends and enemies and family up, just like Elijah, so they can see what I can see.
What?
I've been on my grind for a long time. All I know is long days and long nights. I don't ever call up, I don't ever rest. All I know is work till there's nothing left. I've been on my grind for a long time. All I know is long days and long nights. I don't ever call up, I don't ever rest. All I know is work till there's nothing left.
KS Nation, what's going on, man? Happy Friday to everybody, y'all. This is my first interview for the month of March, and if y'all have been following me since I started this journey doing interviews, then you know that I have 3 interviews this month alone. I'm really excited to have my guest, whose name is Chris, but he goes by token_Nissan on social media. I have his profile links in the description, and also his website links in the description as well. And he's going to jump on here. He's going to share, how he got into cars. I am really excited to hear about how he got a hold of a Skyline R33, as the other cars that are in his garage, and what he does out on the West Coast. So if you guys have any questions, definitely get them ready, get them together, because Chris is going to answer them accordingly as we play music. I want to give a shout out to Connor Price for sending over that overnight video featuring Tommy Royale. And then, of course, the bro from Cincinnati 8 Easy with the work eight because y'all know KS, man. I'm always working. I'm always doing something in the community. I'm always doing something in the car community as well. And of course, I got to bring my son, baby KS, with me alongside me as well. So I'm definitely honored. Let's go ahead and get Chris in the building. For those who are watching on YouTube, I appreciate you. Whether you stumbled across the video or I sent you the link, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. And if you are tapping in on Facebook, do me a favor and tag 5 to 10 people in the comment section to let them know Cruising with KS is live right now. Let's go ahead and get Chris in the building, and let's go ahead and get this interview started. What's going on, Chris? How are you, bro?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great, man. How was your Friday, man? Welcome to the show.
Typical Friday, end of the work week, and looking forward to car shows this weekend. So
awesome. So you said car shows.
Yeah.
So that means right?
Yeah, meets shows. Yeah, no, same thing to me. So
awesome. Where are you from?
Well, I was born in Detroit, but I live out here in Las Vegas now.
Okay. How is the Vegas weather? I actually have an uncle. I have two uncles. I'm sorry, that's out in Las Vegas right now. So how's the weather?
Weather's great. Last week was kind of weird. We had like some sandstorm, but this week we got 70 degrees, mild breeze, so perfect car show weather.
Awesome. So usually, what time do car shows out there start?
They vary. If it's indoor show, they'll start like at 3. If it's an outdoor show, well, noon.
Okay, for sure. So let us know who you are and how you got into cars.
Well, my name's Chris MALLOY. Most of my friends call me Token, just a call sign I got from the military. I was in the Air Force. I was retired. I've been in the car scene since I was a teenager. Even before Fast and Furious. I'm actually that old. I was born in 81, so I'm 43, so I've been in the car scene for quite some time. I used to run a car club. I'm part of Team Hybrid now, which if you're familiar with any of the car show scenes, they're pretty well known. I host a couple car meets out here, mostly cars and coffees and like car networking events.
Awesome. So you say you've been in the car scene since before Fast and Furious.
Yeah. I mean, I used to go to meets with my dad and his Honda Civic. So
that's awesome. And a lot of new age car enthusiasts, we started our journey because of Fast and Furious.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah. And doing these type of interviews, these type of shows, you get a mixture of like, oh, I've seen Fast and Furious. Oh, I haven't seen Fast and Furious. Oh, this is why I started. Oh, I took a class in school, and it just snowballed from there. You get all kind of responses. So that's why I asked the question. How did you get in the cars? But that's awesome.
Yeah. Mostly like anybody else. Back in the day, we used to read like Sports Compact Car, Turbo, Option Magazine, Super Street. Those magazines. That's pretty much all we had back then. And then your occasional Nopi National videos. You usually buy VHS and stuff in the back of those magazines. So.
Absolutely. So you said that you were or that you are a part of a car club.
I am now, yes.
Okay, and how many members, or is it like how do you go?
Team Hybrid has a few chapters across the U.S., including one overseas. We're probably 200 plus members across the U.S. So probably have chapters all over the place: East Coast, Vegas, Arizona, all over California. So
absolutely. So before I jump into your cars, I want to know what made you say yes about being a guest tonight on the show.
I mean, I just like people who are interested in the car scene. I like people who like to deep a little more dive into the scene. It seemed like you were like more into drilling down and more why somebody took. So
absolutely. So what kind of cars do you have in your collection now? Of course, we have the R33. So
yeah. So I started out with. I mean, my cars I have now is a Nissan 350Z, a Nissan PAL, which is a pike car. It's kind of like a K car, but not really. And an R33 GTR just got last year.
Got you. How did you acquire the R33?
Through an importer. He's known as the import guys up in Seattle. Funny story is I was actually looking for an R35. I saw his app pop up a few times, inquired about it, kind of put it on the back burner, kept on looking for a 35, and that car just kept haunting my dreams. So I kind of reached out to him. He had a good price. It was supposed to go to somebody else. Guy kind of like, I don't know if he flaked out or not. Don't know the whole story. Gave me a good price and pulled the trigger. And this would have been the second car I bought from him. So
that's awesome. What was the first car that you bought from him?
A Nissan PAL.
Okay. All right. So you got sounded like 4 cars in your collection.
I got 3. I mean, I own 5 cars, but 2 of them are daily. So
Got you. Now, with you being in the car scene for so long, why do you love cars, or why do you like being part of a car club?
I think cars, just like everybody else, it's just kind of an escape. You know, you get tied down in your 9 to 5. You know, being a military brat, I was always moving around. You never had like that connection. But if you always can read the same magazine, cars can always bring people together instantly. You can meet a guy within 2 seconds anywhere and be like, "Hey, what's your hobby?" So, you know, cars, me too. You like import cars? Yep. And you're instant best friends. So, I mean, and there was always that familiarization. Like, yeah, I can know a guy for 2 seconds, but like, he's a car guy, so we can talk about the same thing within minutes. So,
Absolutely. Do you have any children, or are you married or anything?
I am married. I've been married since 2008. I have one son that's 2.5, and he's slowly getting into cars himself. So,
congrats.
But not pressuring him though.
Absolutely. My son is 7. I've been a car lover all my life. Like, it takes my mom to tell the story about when we lived in Vegas, and I would take my little Hot Wheel cars and I would race them around her 8-track, which she hated, by the way. and I've been in love with cars ever since. Like, I would point out like a Honda Odyssey or like a Dodge Ram without even knowing like exactly like all the specs, just by seeing it on the road and like how different cars are on the road. And then eventually, started branching out to like reading magazines and, just picking up stuff in the store to find out what a Ferrari was, or, what's the latest car, etc. And then it evolved into, me creating my own content. And in 2021, I believe, during COVID, me and my son, we were leaving Main Event, which is like a game arcade place here in Cincinnati. And I saw 4 or 5 Mustangs lined up. And, I rolled down the window as I was going by. And I was like, bro, like what's going on? Like, y'all having a car meet or something? And the gentleman, they responded, actually, this is the meet before the big meet.
A pretty good copy, yeah.
So he was saying that there was a bigger show that was happening in about 15 minutes at another location, which was Dave & Buster's. And this was a Sunday. And, I've never driven out to that side of town on a Sunday, let alone for a car show. And when we got there, it was cars coming in. I mean, Rolls Royces coming in. It was Lamborghinis coming in. It was pandemonium. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I think I bought ice cream and my son had spilled ice cream on his shirt. We had a good time. He saw a lowrider for the first time. And ever since that first car meet in 2021, we've been going to as many car meets as we can, whether in Cincinnati, whether in Columbus, and so forth. So he got the bug, and now, because I started the channel in 2022, we collect diecast models. So I wish I can show you my dresser right now, because I got diecast models.
Yeah, I know. I got a garage full of Hot Wheels. Yeah, I know that feeling.
That's awesome. I want to give a shout out to Tiffany, shout out to James Deaton, and shout out to Joshua Sandifer. I appreciate you guys tapping in tonight. If anybody else is watching the live stream, I appreciate you guys. If you guys have any questions for my guest Chris, definitely type them in the chat. He has about 4 or 5 cars in his daily collection. And Chris, you go to a bunch of car meets and a bunch of car shows, right? So I see that your Skyline was entered at an event. Do you win trophies from your Skyline or any of your other cars that you?
Skyline, I just kind of started entering. It's got 1 trophy won. The POW's kind of the main show car. It's the one it's been in SEMA 3 times already.
Sheesh.
Yep. I had 1 magazine appearance. The POW's one's kind of been known for. The GTR is kind of a new thing. POW's kind of a unique car, kind of an easy car to like enter in a show and have people kind of like all over it. GTRs, they're getting known now. You get the occasional guy who's never seen one, but I think the majority of people now they're familiar enough with the Skylines and GTR brands, and I've seen at least 1 or 2 driving around. So
yeah, well, I've seen maybe 2.
Yeah,
maybe 2 here in Ohio, and they're extremely rare on this side of the United States. So what's the process to get your car accepted or approved for these car meets or these car shows?
Every show varies. For example, like I do one called SPOCOM once a year. It's out of Anaheim. They're coming to Vegas for the first time this year, so usually enter a whole bunch of photos. So I usually There's sites out there, I think there's one called the Float. You have to submit your car in. They review your pictures, and they kind of go yay or nay. 90% of the times you get in. Very rarely, unless your car's kind of like in the middle, halfway being built, you won't usually get in. Once the car's accepted in the show, usually you sign up a few weeks out or a month or two out, and then you start the prep time. Then you got to set up car, and if you want to do good at a car show, everything from displays to detailing. Make sure you got to have a stopping point for your mods. Everybody knows with a car, you never stop. So you don't want to be like trying to put a spoiler on the day before a show. So
right,
it's kind of like timing. Like the car's an always continuous process. So it's like, I always tell people when you enter a car show, if you only have one show car, always have something new every time you see that show.
Absolutely. So you've been collecting cars since you was, a teenager. And your son is 2 now. So is he starting to collect cars, or how do you?
He's collecting Hot Wheels, but he's still mostly playing with them. So
okay, well that's awesome. That's awesome. Again, man, me and my son, we got we'll go to Walgreens or like Walmart and be like, "Dad, look at that car. Let's buy it."
Yeah, same here. He does the same thing. He just yells out "car," but he knows exactly what it is. So.
And he loves it. My son he just turned 7, and he has sat in more cars than I have. So,
I think as a kid, it's probably way easier than to have a kid walk up to a random dog, "Can I sit in your car?" versus a guy saying, "Can I sit in your car?" So yeah.
Have you had any children or any boys and girls that wanted to sit in either of your cars?
All the time, yeah, and I never turn them away. So,
got you. Have you ever had? I know there are a lot of cinematographers and people who do like vlogs and video work nowadays. So, have you had anybody like approach you at like a gas station, compliment your car, and want to shoot some?
Yeah, mostly in the POW. It's because it's such a unique car. I've had people actually offer me money for the car at the gas station. So yeah,
that's awesome. Well, I don't see any comments in the chat as far as questions, but if you guys are watching, first of all, I appreciate you guys, and if you guys have any questions for Chris, definitely type them in the chat. Chris, I see that you were recently promoting this. It looks like a car show on the 14th.
So there's a group I'm part of. It's called the group itself is called Das Erbe. It means the heritage in German. You can go on the website dasser.com. If you guys want to see it, I have a card here, but you probably can't see it there. But what it is we host a Cars and Coffee here in Vegas twice a month called Gears and Grind. It's probably one of the larger ones. Brings in roughly 400 cars every time we have it. But on the flip side, we also host more like we call boutique kind of car shows. It's kind of like a curated thing. I don't know if you've ever seen something like the Quail or the high end kind of shows.
Yeah.
Trying to bring a little of that to Vegas, but more of a smaller capacity. So every time we do an event like we got coming up next week, we'll pick a theme. Like maybe next week, so we're gonna be focused on skylines next week. So we're gonna pick out a few like nice skylines around Vegas and present them in a way where they're indoors, well lit. So it's kind of like a car show on another level. Because we used to host car shows. We used to host one called Circle. It used to be in downtown Summerlin. It's like a shopping district here in Vegas. We used to shut down that shopping district and just have a whole bunch of like a mixture of cars, hot rods, classics, JDM, exotics, off-road, so even bikes. So
got you. Let me I'm trying to see if I can pull this up. Bear with me for just 1 second because I do want to show people what we're talking about. So it's okay, so here it is. All right, let's hope this works. Yeah, here it is. So this right here, guys, is what he's talking about. Is it going to be in Vegas? I'm assuming
it's in Vegas, in Las Vegas. Yeah.
All right. So definitely, for those who are, if you're watching or if you got friends or family members that's out in Vegas, definitely come be a part of this event. Is this a free admission event or how do you?
It's general admission, but it's going to be capacity, so we'll hit a limit. If you don't make this event, check out one of our Gears and Grinds, one of our Cars and Coffee. So.
Absolutely. Now, Chris, I'm an enthusiast, and I don't mind going to 3 car shows in one day. How many car shows have you been to in 24 hours?
The most I can think I've been to. There was one day I went to a Cars and Coffee, with 2 different Cars and Coffee, a car show, and then 2 different night meets. Oh, probably 5 so total.
Whoa, whoa! I think that's the most I have ever heard. Usually when you watch vlogs and stuff on YouTube, they go to maybe 1, maybe 2, but not 5. That's another level. You are definitely committed.
Yeah, well, that's the most I did in one day. Your average, I try to keep it to one, but that day was like a whole bunch of stuff was going on. And then if it's SEMA week, then yeah, forget it. You just always go in there.
Got you. Is it just newer models?
At the event, no. Mostly it's actually older cars. I mean, believe it or not, like my 33 is gonna probably be there next week, and we're probably gonna have a couple of classics Porsches. Last time we had a vintage Ford GT, stuff like that. So if it's if it's cool, yeah, we accept it. So absolutely. We don't care if it's even if we have guys who show up with rat rods, cars that don't look completed but they are. So
got you. Again, man, if you guys got questions for Chris, who goes by token_Nissan on Instagram as well as YouTube and other platforms, definitely give him a follow tonight. If you guys have any questions, type them in the chat. I appreciate you. My bro Proclaim just dropped a brand new video called Not Doing Nothing, literally about 3 hours ago. So it's brand new, it's fresh. It is on his YouTube channel, so definitely subscribe and show him some love tonight. Chris, with how can I ask this? With takeovers being all over the world right now, do you approve of takeovers? Why not?
I'm sure back in the 50s, people would shut down streets and do street race. The way takeovers are done now, no, it doesn't put a good light on the car scene. There's a time and place for everything. I mean, there's different. There's groups out here in Vegas that go out to the middle of the desert and do it there, perfectly fine. But when you shut down an intersection in the middle of the city and people are just trying to get home and you're putting people in danger, it doesn't put a good light on the scene.
So go ahead.
Like I said, there's a group of Mopars out here in Vegas that go somewhere and they street race like every weekend. Nobody bugs them. They don't harm anything. There are a few guys coming from California now starting to shut down the intersections, and people are, and they're just destroying the intersections. They're hurting each other. We've had people killed here. So yeah, at that point, no, it's out of control.
Absolutely.
And takeovers aren't a car enthusiast. That's not the car scene. Those are just kids with cars that have nothing else going on in their lives. So
okay, literally, that was my next question. Would you categorize takeover enthusiasts as car enthusiasts? That was literally my next question, but you just answered.
Yeah, definitely not. I always tell anybody who says I support, or they call swinging out here, I say go to a drift track. Go do a drift day, and then they'll show you how to properly take a car around the corner. If you like to skid around, then go to a drift event. There's always a grassroots event somewhere nearby. So
absolutely. Proclaim said, I want to see a 1968 Lincoln Continental suicide doors.
So believe it or not, there is one in Vegas. It's blacked out, convertible, and goes up and down the strip all the time. So
wow. Well, Chris, man, I'm sure you have seen a fair amount of cars in your lifetime. With you being a parent, with you being in the car scene for over like 20 some years, I'm sure you've seen a little bit of everything. I got a quick video I want to play, and then we're going to come back and we're going to have some more questions for you.
No problem.
Yeah, for you guys who are watching, definitely follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Kruisin with KS, and even on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And do me a favor and follow Chris on all social media platforms at token_Nissan. I have both of his website links in the description, so definitely check out the website and support him tonight. This new video that I'm playing tonight is by a good friend of mine who I had the chance to interview last year, called Jekyll Soul. Jekyll Soul is out of Miami, and she teamed up with the bro called Made, and this is their brand new song called Resurgence. You guys enjoy this video. We'll be right back in the name of Jesus, man. Let's get it. Let's go. It's Kruisin with KS. We taking over your Friday night. Let's get it. Let's go. Check it out.
They canning me out, but I'm counting me in. Know that they mad that I'm back up again. Slaying my giants, they gone like the wind. Slingshot is ready if they come against. Snakes try to creep through the window. Only tap them for the info. Be careful what you wish for. They don't know what they in for. I trust in the one with the power. He's already giving what's ours. Don't got the time to be sour. He can come back any hour. Don't wanna play. It's nothing left for me to say. Grace is on the way. I don't wanna go astray. Ain't me watching, no, he's steady flying, but he cannot stop it, no. It's not an option on top of the mountain. I sip from the fountain, yeah. From the valley, I found my way. In the field with the squad all day.
Protect me from the enemy.
attention, I do for the king. Thought that you had me, I'm still in the ring. Got me in on me, we ready for war. Thought that we peep, we just building rapport. Feather up on me, it opened the door. So Eliseo, you just can't ignore. I keep it on me, don't wanna hurt anybody. I'm number 2 like I'm starting. G.O.D. he riding shorty. Lucy be walking so softly, shaking these demons up off me, shaking these chains up off us. You don't know what it cost us. Kingdom stepping like a mobster. I swear that I had enough. I swear I'm calling your bluff. Coming back for everything that is mine. Kids, you ain't know we on that type of time. Just want attention, won't give him a dime. Won't give him a dime.
Protect me from the enemy. They will never bring me down. I was lost, now I'm found. I was lost, now I'm found. Lift me up, hold me down. Can you just hold me down? Can you just hold me down?
He viewed these trials nowadays simply as strictly lessons. We the church, not the building, the body in your section. When you weak, now you strong, now you can finally step in. Man of God, warrior, now talking Stephen. And seeing what most don't, I'm paranoid. I recommend that you just surrender, can't bear the void. From poverty to royalty, get upgraded. Chasing the American dream, just leave you frustrated. Fake it till you make it was acceptable. Until the real thing run up on you, now vegetable. And all on doorposts, got demons hip. You got a chip on your shoulder, I gotta bring the dip. Later in this walk, you find out there's nobody. You don't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. Those who call upon his name, leaving nobody. Later in this walk, you find out there's nobody. You don't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. Those who call upon his name, leaving nobody. I'm staying charged, my spirit man get fed daily. The heart is desperately wicked, it always seemed to fail me. From Beantown to Notre Dame, I stay the same. Chose to be a man for my wife and kids like Damon Wayans. And 9 quarter souls saved who overcame. Convinced, picking up nothing else like shoulder pain. We taking off like airlines when leaving Logan. We Christ-like, so it's Christ-like, that be the slogan. Highway to heaven, you fear God cause your sins judged. Our fear more like respectful reverence. Altar call looking like a stick up, slip up. Betrayal will hurt your chest like a hiccup. A bag ain't the mission. No, there's not one good in this world. 50 like that rag in your kitchen. That's why we decrease so we can increase. We seek peace, we 10 toes, don't need please. Later in this walk you'll find out there's nobody. You don't look around but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. Those who call upon his name, leaving nobody. Later in this walk you'll find out there's nobody. You don't look around but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. Those who call upon his name, leaving nobody. Forget the keys to the city, we got into the kingdom. My enemy got some help, I boldly tell him bring him. Used to eat stress by sipping on serum. Now I'm looking design, but not like Brandon Ingram. Got some disappointed, cause they traps don't work. Redeeming time, I write my raps at work. Speaking life into the atmosphere. Get gone, fall and collapse. Put me on that map last year. Always taught to be a bigger person. Easy said than done. But for example, God bled his son. From round the way, what you said get spun. Never let the left know what you right, do it said than done. Step up in the office, let's discuss the plan. Get introduced to a man who wasn't just a man. Bold enough to start revivals up in your lobby. My Glorilla, no Glorilla with your body. Later in this walk, you'll find out there's nobody. You gon' look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. Don't you call upon his name, leaving nobody. Later in this walk, you'll find out there's nobody. You gon' look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. Don't you call upon his name, leaving nobody.
All right, y'all, we are back. We are still live. We're hanging out with my bro Chris, who goes by token_Nissan on Instagram and all social media platforms. Shout out to the bro Pete Styles for checking in. I got a question. Chris, did you enjoy that Jack the Soul video?
Oh yeah, definitely. It was different. It's way better than what's kind of out. It's been out lately. So
absolutely. I see Proclaim was going crazy in the chat, man. I appreciate you rocking out with the song too, bro. Chris, I got a question because you always, come across kids who want to maybe sit in your car. Have you ever had a child who wanted to maybe rev your car or do an interview with you with your car?
I had one kid who wanted to rev it at Fuel Fest in Vegas, so I kind of let him do it. So
that's awesome. My son loves to rev cars, and I don't know where he got it from because he didn't get it from me. But he loves the sound of it, and just to see a kid's face light up because they appreciate your car. I'm sure it's a delight to you and your heart. So, so what events? Because a lot of times, just like the Charger burnout video that we watched was not accepted at the event where we were. Yeah. And the person who organized that event, they actually lost that lot, and we haven't had a car meet at that place since last April. So, are there any places in Vegas that will accept, burnouts and stuff?
Outside of the Speedway, no. It has to be. I mean, to have a burnout, they've had burnout contests here in Vegas. Definitely during SEMA, they do like the whole hooligan burn yard, but you need insurance, fire and safety. You just can't go on a public road or event because if you don't have guardrails or proper thing, if that guy in that car loses control, the audience is at danger. So there used to be a place in Vegas called Jiff U, but they went out of business because they failed to have the right insurance or something. So
got you. Now I follow. So one of my inspirations were to start the channel was Daily Driven Exotics.
I'm familiar with that.
And they recently acquired the Hoonigan building.
Yes.
Right? So I'm looking forward to what they're going to do with the building and maybe what events they're going to do. Have you ever attended a Hoonigan event or like an event close to like what Hoonigan does?
Yeah, at SEMA they did the hooligan burn yards. I actually went to that, and Daily and Driven Exotics was there. There was the one time they were he was doing a burnout with his Lamborghini. Kind of put it to the wall and just let it go.
Okay. Yeah. So do you approve of events like that?
Yeah, if they're done safely, yes, totally.
Now, for us out here in the Midwest, or maybe someone located somewhere else, if they wanted to, you know, start an event or secure a location, what would be the first step to securing a proper location?
Usually, I tell most people kind of keep it to speedways, racetracks, because they're already set up for. They already have half the things you're going to need. You're going to need some sort of fire rescue. You may be able to use their own insurance. They already have the security. They're going to have ticketing and stuff. Because anytime you throw an event like this, you should always try to like raise some sort of money to do it, because these events aren't cheap. Even if it's only we're going to break even. I mean, doing it like in a mall parking lot's unadvisable, because that's private property. But doing it in a place where like for example, there's racetracks like Laguna Seca that have that noise allowance, and so they can tell you how many decibels you can have a car. If you try to do an event like that in the middle of the city, yes, they're gonna just shut you down. First noise complaint they have, they're just saying, "Hey, we can't do that."
Absolutely, and I know I can only imagine it's hard putting together a regular car meet, let alone like a burn yard type of meet.
Exactly. So, and you have to get away from names like burn yard and takeovers, and you kind of almost have to rebrand the whole thing concept. Like if I can figure a way to do this without calling it a burn yard, maybe there's a different thing to call it. So,
absolutely. Check out my new music video, Stomping on Satan Productions presents. Yeah, Proclaim, definitely subscribe to his channel. Links are in the comment section for those who want to check out the brand new video from Proclaim. I'm not seeing any more questions. I want to give a shout out to my bro Yuri in the building. Shout out to Proclaim in the building as well. So Chris, with what is, so you get more compliments on the PAL?
Yeah, just because it's different. I mean, the people that see the GTR, they either call it a nice car or they know it's a GTR. So
yeah, is the GTR right hand driven?
Yeah.
Okay, so are all R33s right hand driven?
Yes. You may have one or two exceptions out there, but those probably were special orders from Nissan. But that 99% of the GTRs and anything with a Skyline badge on it for general would be right hand drive. Yeah.
Absolutely. How when you first get your car, how long do you wait before you modify it? Whether if it's a paint job, rims, whatever.
Immediately. I mean, you got to make it your own. So I always tell people, like, I always like to build your car in stages. So stage one is rims, tires, exhaust. Stage two, whatever. But I always tell people have some sort of a roadmap, have an idea how you want to build your car, and go from there.
Got you. What is your favorite car out of your own collection?
Lately it's been the 33. It's kind of always been the one car I've always wanted to get, and then when opportunity perceived it, when I got it, it was awesome. But honestly, my favorite car to drive in the collection still is my 350Z. It's just something I've had such a long time. It's kind of dialed in. So,
got you. I might have to go back and look at your Instagram because I haven't even seen the 350.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's something I built a long time ago, and it has over 200,000 miles on it, but still looks cherry. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. So for those who maybe want to reach out to you for events or maybe podcasts like this, what's the best way to contact you?
Just send me a message on Instagram. I'm probably on that more than any other platform. So,
got you. And with your event coming up next week, what are you expecting? Like, what are you expecting to see, or how many people are you expecting to show up?
Last time we did this event, we had 100 plus. Probably slightly more than that this time around, since people who didn't go the last one kind of felt like they missed out, the whole FOMO thing. But yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna see around 200 to 300 at this event. So,
got you. So William Proclaim, he asked, do you have anything crazy like a van with a 454 in it?
No, but my dad had a Ford Aerosol back in the day with the system, so I'm not unfamiliar with a minivan. So
that's what's up. Shout out to Ani. Appreciate you for tapping in, sis. For those who are watching, if you guys have any questions like Proclaim, definitely type them in the chat so I can put them on the screen. This is my friend Chris, who goes by token_Nissan on Instagram, and he is a car collector. He goes out to many events out in Las Vegas, and he is a member of a car club. So if you guys have any questions, definitely type them in the chat, and definitely give him a follow on the gram. His links are in the description, as well as his website links are there as well. So Chris, with you putting on different events, what are some challenges that comes with that territory?
Oh, that's a loaded question. Well, you always hope for the best. You always, when we do our Cars and Coffee, you need a good team of people. My partner Tyler, he's the main leader of the group, so he's the one that kind of started the whole thing. He's actually is from Ohio as well, so he saw this void that people are either when you go to a Cars and Coffee, you either get old guys or nobody. So he wanted to do a Cars and Coffee that was a little different, a little more that middle group, like a family event that people can kind of show up to. But he was always tired of Cars and Coffees happening like twice a month. I mean, once a month, because you go there and miss out, you have to wait till the next month. So that's why he did his twice a month. Challenges we have is find a good anchor business, a business that would accept the car culture and look for some reason why they should let you do it. In this case, it benefited them because they actually were able to hey, we can make some money doing this because we're the only breakfast spot in the whole plaza. You got to work with you have to work with law enforcement. You have to let them know you're around. You have to invite them out. You got to watch out for any troublemakers too. Anybody who comes in that looks like they're just gonna, usually you look for the new car that shows up. Traditionally, lately, it's been a lot of Mustangs and Mopars. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
So usually we see those guys come in. 80% of them are respectful, but the 20% guy that rolls in and comes back around, you usually have to pull him off to the side, like, hey man, knock it off. And if that guy keeps on doing stuff, yeah, you have to take a picture of the plate and send it to the police. I mean, it's just what you have to do because, my event, our Gears and Grinds has been going on since 2007. So, 2017. We're the only event going on during the pandemic. So, yeah, we do protect our event. And it is a private lot. And the guy who comes out and do that one burnout takes off, he doesn't realize when he does it, he'll start like a chain reaction. 8 more guys would need to do it too. So,
yeah, definitely can't have that. Because you could possibly lose the lot. And here, that is what happened more than a few times. Like, I think who's in the East Gate, UC Cars and Coffee, and some other ones. Like, we lost maybe 4 different organizers because of that foolishness. And they put it on the flyer like no burnouts. Respect the lot.
Yeah, usually when you say that, you're kind of inviting it now. When you tell somebody don't do it, they're going to do it. So
yeah, absolutely.
And it kind of sucks. Yeah.
William says, I've seen a van with 454 smoke some serious cars in a drag race. I love seeing something you wouldn't expect, like destroying a street race car in souped up in a mom's SUV or something. So Chris, do you go to the drag strip?
I only go to drag shows when I'm at a car show. So I used to go quite a bit. So yeah, I've seen pickup dualies just kill it. So yeah.
Have you ever timed your car in like a half?
I've done my Z. It's pretty slow. It's low 15s. It wasn't ever built to be a drag car, but it's still fun to kind of get your car on a drag strip and see how fast it can really go. So
absolutely. What's some advice for the people who may be watching, who maybe want to get in the car community? Of course, it's different ways to get in. You can be a photographer. You can buy a car.
I would say the biggest thing is find a good group of people. Find out what part of the car community you want to be part of. If you want to be part of drifters, start hanging out with drifters. If you want to do road racing, start hanging out at SCCA and track events. If you want to do car shows, join a car club. Get yourself around people that you want to be in with. If you're into right-hand drive cars, join a couple of right-hand drive groups. And back in my day, when I was kind of growing up, we didn't have social media, so we actually had to go to a car meet, find a guy with a car. These days, it's super easy. You can just follow a page on Instagram, and the majority of the car groups out there, they're welcome people. Just when you start asking stupid questions, you'll get the guys on there who kind of troll you, but you kind of have to look past all that and find the people who are actually honestly in it for true enthusiasts.
Absolutely. What makes a person a car enthusiast?
Just a love of cars. I mean, you don't even have to even know a lot. I mean, I know people who the only car they remembers are one the dad drove. But if anybody makes a car enthusiast, someone who actually has a passion for it. It could be anybody who just likes going to an occasional car show. Someone who bought their Miata and maybe tricked it out a little bit. Some people don't own cars. I've known plenty of people who don't have a car and are still enthusiasts. It's just something that brings cars together with people, different walks of life. So, but that's the thing about our whole DOS serve thing and our car events is like everybody has a car memory. And it doesn't matter how old or young you are. So
that's awesome. Do you have any pictures of your son inside of any of your cars?
Yeah, I got a few posted around. Yeah,
that's awesome, man. That's awesome. And I'm glad that he's collecting Hot Wheels because I want to say over Christmas break, Hot Wheels were offering, what was it, $10 for like a box of hundreds of cars or something, or like
I remember seeing that. Yeah,
100 box of cars, all different makes and models, and then they had the TV show that came on.
Yep.
Not too long ago, and
actually, last weekend I met one of the hosts of that show. So
what?
Yeah, Rutledge Wood.
So. Bro, I watched that show faithfully every Monday.
Oh yeah, we all did. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I think that was the first time I've ever seen something like that done to that level.
Yeah, they have something done to it's kind of like a Pit My Rise, but almost to a different extent. Yeah.
Yeah, and just to hear how the different guests came on and share what made them really gravitate toward being a car enthusiast, what made them love this car.
Exactly. Yeah.
Maybe a memory with their dad or their aunt, or we had a hard time and we had to sell the car. All that type of stuff. It really gets my heart pumped.
Yeah, and that's what an enthusiast is right there. It's just like that one memory you have. So
yeah, that's awesome. So we got shout out to Benjamin. Appreciate you for tapping in. I think Benjamin lives in California. No, either Arizona or California. I appreciate you watching tonight. Shout out to the bro LON from Detroit, Michigan. I think he's in Michigan or he's in Minnesota. One of the M's. But I appreciate you guys for tapping in tonight. Chris, with the car community being so widespread, and recently because I joined Instagram about a year and a half ago, I didn't know that there were so many female car enthusiasts.
Yes.
Do you guys have any female car enthusiasts in your car club?
We've had one or two over the past, but they're usually like way more knowledgeable than men. I mean, they know how to take they're not afraid to touch their cars. I think as guys over the years, we've kind of like put our cars on pedestals and we're afraid to like cut into them sometimes. Not everybody is, but you got something pristine, you don't want to touch it. But we have one girl that just won't stop. She takes everything apart. So, and like zero fear. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
When it comes to the car community, what do you enjoy most about the car community? And then also,
mostly meeting people. I mean, it doesn't matter if I meet a guy with a Ferrari or a guy who's working on his Project Subi. Like, it just when somebody actually is a good, generous person, there's a story there. And like lately, we've been getting a lot of Californians coming to Vegas, so we get a ton of like just unique people bringing different aspects to the Vegas car community. It's always changing here. So,
absolutely. What's Chris? What is the rarest car you have seen with your own eyes?
Rarest car I've ever seen in my own eyes. Let me think about this. I've been around a lot of cars, but I guess I have to go more with recently. Probably like a Pagani or maybe a Pagani Zonda or Aero. Actually, no, there was a car years ago. I forgot what it was. Not an Aero, something like an Aero, an Ultimate Aero. There's a car. Yeah, it used to be the world's fastest car, but they only made so many of them. And we used to go to this car and it's a coffee. It had a small dealership attached to it, and they had an Ultimate Aero sitting in the window the whole time. I've never seen another one after that. So.
Wow. And I'm sure in Vegas you see all kind of cars from.
Yeah, you just have to go to any valet and a bigger one. Mayweather lives here, and he always has a good collection driving around. We get a lot of celebrities and rent stuff out. So
yeah, with Vegas being like a show town, what is the most noticeable color you have seen on the car?
Believe it or not, neon green. for exotics and luxury cars, it's always going to be neon green. You always see a green McLaren, a green Lamborghini, or a Urus or something like that. So
Now, for people who are visiting, who are car enthusiasts and they're visiting Vegas, what is the number one spot to go to see cars?
I would almost say the Bellagio of LA. I would go to, if you just want to go to good museums, Shelby's headquarters is here, Shelby of America. So they're on the south.
Shelby Mustang, Shelby
Mustang Cobra.
What?
They're based out of Las Vegas. Yeah, there's a place here called Royalty Exotics. There's a guy there named Houston. He actually has a pretty decent YouTube channel. His showroom's always kind of cool to check out. Just going up and down, just sitting, find a restaurant that's on the strip and just watch stuff go up and down all day too. You can kind of catch something every once in a while there too. Or come to Vegas during SEMA on the Friday with SEMA when everything rolls out. All those swimming cars are up and down the strip. So,
and SEMA is a 3-day event.
It's a 4-day event. It's usually first week in November. Starts on a Tuesday, ends on a Friday. It's industry only. Not kind of hard to get into it, but the outside area is always open to the public. The main thing I always tell people, just make sure you're at SEMA around Friday. Just be around the strip Friday when SEMA lets on. You kind of see everything driving around.
Well, that is definitely a golden nugget because I've always like again, I've been following Daily Driven Exotics.
Yeah, they're always around. Yeah,
it's since Tristan was in the womb. So I always mentioned SEMA, and like I joined these car different groups here in Cincinnati, and they always mention SEMA. Like 1 or 2 people have been to SEMA.
Yeah, being a SEMA, my goal as a kid was always have a car in SEMA, and I've had it done 3 times already. So
wow,
so
that's awesome. That really is.
It just happened. We happen to live in the city where it happened. So
that's awesome, and I'm sure it's packed. I'm sure it's pandemonium, and I'm sure as an organizer who's ever over SEMA, it takes a lot of organization and communication to pull an event off like that. On top of a ton of money because we're talking about Vegas here.
Oh yeah, and the SEMA always has side events, club nights, mini car. This meets every night. Everybody from Toyo Tires to Super Street always doing their own little thing off to the side. So,
got you, Chris. If you had a dream car garage, what would it look like?
Is there a limit on cars or
unlimited?
I've always thought. So I always think, if I always kind of think the whole 3-car setup. It's like, so I would have, 1 good daily, 1 race car, and then 1 something I've never had before. So the daily would be a Porsche Macan GTS. The exotic would be an F430 Scuderia. And then the race car would be a Porsche GT3.1.
You said GT3.1?
Yeah, so the first generation of the 991 GT3 when it first came out, that's when I would want to have, yeah.
Okay, got you.
But, of course, I would have an R34 GTR tossed on the side somewhere, too. So
absolutely. Same with it. I'm going hard, too, even though I'm with the bro Tristan, which is crazy. God knows what he's doing. Amen. Shout out to Yuri, man. Appreciate you. Yuri Mandava, he will be a co-host tomorrow with Trinity Trey as well as Jekka. So I'm definitely looking forward to tomorrow night as well. Chris, with your dream car garage, would you have a specific color of those cars, and what would it be?
I'll say the traditional colors. Ferraris are red, Porsches, and the GT3 white car with the GT3 flag going down the side. Dailies always a dark silver color. So and GTR's Bayside blue. So.
Got you. Now, if money was not an option, what 1 car would you have to have in your possession?
Mercedes SLS Black Series.
Is that the one with the giant wing?
That's the one with the gull wing doors and everything.
Okay. Yeah. Those are still nice, and if I'm not mistaken, they're still going up in value.
Oh yeah, they're probably 600,000-700,000 by now. So,
got you. For those who want to come to your event next week, let me see if I can pull this up again. What's the general admission and where's the event being taken place?
It's a place called Starbase. I urge people to get on the website, get the tickets, so we can have the head count. if you try to come the day of the event and get in, you might not get in. So kind of think of this event like a nightclub. If you're not on the list, you're not getting in. If you miss out on this event, come out to our Gears and Grinds, our Cars and Coffee. Have some first and third Sunday. It's usually at the Baguette Cafe. So it's right the same area, same lots the El Dorado Cantina in the south end of town. So,
Gotcha. With putting on an event, have you had to disapprove some cars?
No, we never kicked anybody out. We've only asked people to leave when they do something stupid. You know, if somebody's revving, one rev, we don't care. If somebody's continues revving, not listening to us, yeah, we'll kick them out. Somebody walks around with an open container, we keep them out because we don't permit open containers at a family event. If you break the law in any way, we kick you out. So if you start a fight or have a disagreement, if you try to bring any toxicity to the event, we just ask you to leave. So,
Gotcha. With you being part of a car club, and you said who manages most of the events? What's his name?
So the car club is Team Hybrid, but the event's my friend Tyler that does all the cars and coffees and stuff. So
okay, so it's you and Tyler. Who else is a part of that? Is a part of that team?
That team there's a small group. There's quite a few people. Me, Tyler, Taylor, who's Tyler's girlfriend. And then there's always been like guys like Logan and Steve. There's always a collection of people who always jumps in to help out. So
absolutely. Well, we got more questions. And we're hanging out with my bro Chris, who goes by token_Nissan on Instagram. I got both of his website links in the description for those who are in Vegas next week. And if you guys want to participate in his event, definitely tap into his Instagram page and as well as buy tickets on the website in the description. Shout out to AXELLBOY. Appreciate you for jumping on tonight, bro, for watching the live stream. But definitely tap in if you are in the Vegas area next week. Come be a part of it.
If you have any questions, just PM me directly and I can answer anything specific.
Gotcha. So definitely, how much are tickets, or is that on the website?
That's all on the website. So yeah.
Gotcha. So definitely check out the website, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into some more music. But before I get into some more music, I definitely want to play the commercial again. And then I got a couple of videos with Tristan and a couple of on-site interviews from car meets that I went to. But I definitely want you guys to give my bro Chris a follow at token_Nissan. Check out the links in the description. And definitely, like he said, if you got questions about the event next week for you, your family, your friends, whoever it may be, definitely DM him for more information. Let's go ahead and get into this other video that I played a little earlier with all the cars from the Wyoming exotic car meet that I went to back in August. And we're going to be right back in the name of Jesus, man. Let's get it. Let's go, man. It's Token Nissan. It's Cruising with KS. We're taking over your Friday night, man. Let's get it. Let's go.
We the church, not the building, the body in your section. When you weak, now you strong, now you can finally step in. Man of God, warrior, not talking Stephen. And seeing what most don't, I'm paranoid. I recommend that you just surrender, can't bear the void. From poverty to royalty, get upgraded. Chasing the American dream, just leave you frustrated. Fake it till you make it was acceptable. Until the real thing run up on you, now vegetable. And all on doorposts, got demons hip. You got a chip on your shoulder, I gotta bring it to the later in this walk, you find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. When you call upon his name, leaving nobody. Later in this walk, you find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. When you call upon his name, leaving nobody. I'm staying charged, my spirit man get fed daily. The heart is desperately wicked, it always seem to fail me. From being town to Notre Dame, I stay the same. Chose to be a man for my wife and kids like Damon Wayans. And now I'm Quarter soul, saved who overcame. Convinced, picking up nothing else like shoulder pain. We taking off like airlines when leaving Logan. We Christ-like, so it's Christ-like, that be the slogan. Highway to heaven, you fear God cause your sins judged. Our fear more like respectful reverence. Altar call looking like a stick up, slip up. Betrayal will hurt your chest like a hiccup. A bag ain't the mission. No, there's not one good in this world. 50 like that rag in your kitchen. That's why we decrease so we can increase. We see peace, we 10 toes, don't need please. Later in this walk you'll find out there's nobody. You won't look around but there's nobody. Enemies will drown leaving nobody. Those you call upon his name leaving nobody. Later in this walk you'll find out there's nobody. You won't look around but there's nobody. Enemies will drown leaving nobody. Those you call upon his name leaving nobody. Forget the keys to the city, we got into the kingdom. My enemy got some help, I boldly tell him bring him. Used to eat stress by sipping on Seagram. Now I'm looking to Zion, but not like Brandon Ingram. Got some disappointed, cause they traps don't work. Redeeming time, I write my raps at work. Speaking life into the atmosphere. Get gone, fall and collapse. Put me on that map last year. Always taught to be a bigger person. Easy said than done. But for example, God bled his son. From round the way, what you said get spun. Never let the left know what you right, do it said and done. Step up in the office, let's discuss the plan. Get introduced to a man who wasn't just a man. Bold enough to start revivals up in your lobby. My glow rilla, no glow rilla with your body. So later in this walk you'll find out there's nobody. You won't look around but there's nobody. Enemies will drown leaving nobody. Those you call upon his name leaving nobody. Later in this walk you'll find out there's nobody. You won't look around but there's nobody. Enemies will drown leaving nobody.
Thing, y'all.
I want a rabbit.
Did you hear him? Tell him again.
I want a rabbit.
Alright, hang on. He's gonna pull you up. You reach down there? You reach down there? Hang on, wait, let me get a video.
The one on the right.
Hang on. Alright, go ahead.
Tristan, can you tap it just a little?
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a little. Just a little. Okay, let it go. Do it again. Okay. All right, y'all, man. What do y'all say?
Thank you.
Of course, y'all have a good day.
Yeah.
Be safe today.
We're here today with
My name's Jake.
and
KS. What's
Yes.
going on, everybody?
What's up, guys?
hi guys. This is Kathy from Kathy Speaks 2.0.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let Jake tell us a little bit about his beautiful Ferrari here.
Yep.
And then we may talk about a few things going on in our community and just let you guys get to know us.
Yep.
So go ahead, Jake.
Well, this is a Ferrari F8. It's a 2021. It's a Spider. It's very fast. Top speed 217. 0 to 60 2.5. Although it's rear-wheel drive, so trying to get that 0 to 60 to actually perform right is kind of difficult, but it's really fun. A lot of people look at it and love it, so get to meet a lot of new, nice people like you guys, and the car brings us all together. So.
What are some of the unique features about your car?
Well, the speed and the look is definitely something cool about it. The red interior, that's kind of rare. You don't see a lot of cars with red interior. Yeah, it's just a cool, fast car. So.
Now, I got a question. What made you choose Ferrari over any other car manufacturer?
Actually, that's a funny story. So I'm more of a Lamborghini guy, but for the show, because it's more expensive, I brought the Ferrari.
Okay.
So, because it's a more expensive car.
It's a cool car.
Yeah.
It's a cool car.
But,
we got cool cars and cool people out here. We're at the Roses.
Here in Norwood.
Yep.
Shout out to Endless Car Culture. They help organize this, and it's their first one. So hopefully, if we don't mess it up, we can come back next year or maybe do something in the spring. But we appreciate you guys watching. Some questions for the youth.
Sure.
Because everybody likes cool cars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kathy?
Right.
So how can someone, what's some life advice that you can give someone? So hopefully one day they can own something like this.
So number one, do not mess up your credit when you're young. That is the key. You cannot buy real estate. You cannot start a business. Well, you can start a business. You can't grow a business very easily without credit. Okay. You can't do a lot of things without credit. Do not mess up your credit. And if you do mess it up, be quick to fix it. Don't let that credit sit and get bad and get into 500s. Keep it high. That's the best advice I can give straight up right off the rip. Number two, don't trade time for money. Trade time for money. You end up working for someone else, you make someone else rich. Become your own boss as soon as possible. Whether it's cutting grass, whether it's doing dishes, detailing cars. I got a lot of young guys like to detail cars, being photographers, whatever. For me, what I did was I started mowing grass, turned it into landscaping, turned it into construction. Construction. Oh, that's a Hellcat. Construction went from, investing into real estate. And real estate's where all the money's at, but still do construction. So, I mean, that's basically the best advice I can give. Don't trade time for money. Keep your credit good. Be your own boss.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. That's great information.
Thank you. Thank you.
Some great nuggets for you guys. Make sure you listen carefully and take notes.
Yeah. And stay out of trouble. Don't get yourself in trouble. I did that when I was young.
Cutting grass, detailing cars. There's a lot of things you can do to make your own money.
Painting, all types of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for interviewing me. So,
awesome. Thank you.
absolutely. Thank you.
All right, you guys, we are back. I want to give a shout out to Sandy Lopez and also Billy Jr. for just tapping in. Chris, did you enjoy that interview with Jake?
Oh no, yeah. I mean, like I said, I hear the same. It's weird how car guys always have kind of like the same stories, the same advice. So yeah.
Awesome. For those who are wondering, maybe what's some life advice that you can give the listeners and the viewers on tonight? What's some advice you can give them?
Start with a good foundation. If you're young, you don't have to jump. You don't have to get to where everybody else is at already. You may watch guys like Daly and Javen Exotic and want that now, but come from a good foundation. Whether that be go to school, join the military, just get a normal job, but always have a goal set in place. Don't get complacent. Don't get content where you're at, and understand what's important in life. You don't need a car collection. Maybe you just need the one car. Maybe there's the Honda CRX you've always been chasing, or I always tell everybody, like, a good advice I always get from like the actor Tom Hanks. He always says, no matter what you go through life, this too will always pass. So the good times, the bad times. So you'll hit your goal as long as you stay focused on them, but always be fluid with life, because life's going to throw all kinds of stuff and change with it. So
Absolutely. And remember, no matter what you do, remember to be consistent. If you are a content creator, be consistent with what you're posting. If you are working your 9 to 5, be consistent and be on time to your job to make sure that you can get that the money, that paycheck that you need to pay your bills. Consistency takes discipline,
Yep.
and you have to
Yeah.
take time out to be disciplined. You have to train.
Actually, yeah, I heard I was watching an interview with Terry Crews a day ago. He actually had really good advice. He said, no matter what your job you do, always do it like somebody's about to pay you $1 million to do it. So
Wow.
whether it be sweeping the floor, doing dishes, always do it just do it to the best of your ability because people will know us eventually. So
Absolutely. Shout out to Randall Lewis and Miss Wendy Rodriguez. Definitely appreciate you guys for tapping in. Actually, Wendy, if I'm not mistaken, no, I think her name is Tara. I don't want to get her mixed up with somebody else. But I have a friend who lives in Indiana, and she sends me car content all the time. Like I've seen some cars from her that I would never ever thought were in Indiana, like McLarens and Ferraris and everything in between. So shout out to either Tara or shout out to Wendy. Appreciate you guys for sending me that content. Chris, are you enjoying yourself on Cruising with KS?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Is this interview the way that you expected it?
I actually had no expectations whatsoever because you don't know what questions can come. You don't know how the show is going to be formatted. You know where the conversation is going to steer into. So,
got you. Is this your first interview for 2024?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, I am honored and glad that you said yes. I'm glad that you are enjoying yourself tonight, and hopefully we can do this again maybe after your event. Maybe help you promote another event that you guys are going to be coordinating and putting together. Maybe.
And maybe next time I can get my partner on there, Tyler, since he's from Ohio too.
Absolutely. Well, I'm open to anything and everything. I actually have some openings in May. I got one interview in April, and I want to fully focus on the concert so I can do some promo for that. But definitely, I got some dates open in May, so just send them my way. And that goes for anybody. Doesn't have to be a car collector like you. Could be a photographer. Could be anybody. A vlogger. Doesn't matter. Send them my way. I definitely get them booked, and I will give you a shout out when we do our interview. Yeah, man. I just want to. I know. Saving money is like a lost art. Now. So I really want to, with the lack of compassion for human life in every city and state, I just want to reiterate how important love is, and that's why I do these interviews, because I just want to show love to people, not because you're on social media, but because I love what you guys are doing as individuals. You're posting your cars, you're organizing these car meets, and ultimately everybody wants to feel loved and appreciated for the things you do. So that's why I invited you to be a guest on tonight.
Yeah, which I appreciate. Anytime somebody has a story to tell, I always to make the time to sit down and listen, because that's one thing as people we don't do enough anymore. We don't sit down and listen to each other. So
absolutely,
everybody's always about trying to get to the next thing or the next trend, or we're coming kind of numb, just normal reality. So it's kind of refreshing to have somebody take the time, slow down life for 2 seconds. Even though we're doing this on a phone, we're not checking our phones right now, so I have no idea what's happening in the world for the last hour or so. So,
gotcha. Absolutely, bro. Do you how many events are you planning to do this year alone?
Events to host this year, I think we have 23 events to attend. Probably at least one a month. So
that is a lot.
Yeah.
Are you if I'm not mistaken, I want to say last night I took a peek at the website and you are selling merchandise, right?
Yeah, we do have yeah. We always have new merch coming out. It's not our primary thing, but anytime we do an event like Gears and Grinds or the Paddock thing we're doing, people always want a piece of it. So the best way to do it is to have merch. So
absolutely, and I'm sure you guys sell out.
We used to. We haven't as much. So
got
just
you.
Stay of the economy and stuff. So people are always kind of watching what they spend lately. So
got you. Are you guys planning to do any like giveaways to like?
We've talked about it. I mean, we always do giveaways at the events, and we'll probably just continue to stay on that course. So
got you. And people get tickets for attending the events and you guys call out like the ticket numbers, or how do you guys do the giveaways?
Well, we like I said, people that register for the event, like probably the next one will probably have something. I don't want to mention it, ruin the surprise, but register the event, there's something that probably is worth it. And once everybody shows up to the event, we'll probably somewhere in the middle of the night, we'll pick something randomly and say, hey, you won this.
Gotcha. Absolutely. Well, again, this is Chris. He goes by token_Nissan on Instagram. He has not one, but 2 website links in the description. So definitely check him out. You guys buy some merch. I want to say the t-shirts are $25, maybe $27 that I looked at last night. They come with something on the front as well as something on the back. And he has different designs. So definitely, if you guys have enjoyed anything and everything that he's shared tonight, if you're looking forward to the events, you guys buy some merch. Buy some merch on social media. Give him a shout out.
I do have one friend. He started a clothing line recently called Street Rivals. I always tell people to go check that out as well.
Absolutely. But hopefully I can get Mr. or Mrs. Street Rival on this. And
I'll give him a holler, see if he's interested. He goes to every show. He goes to more than I do. So yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to talking to him as well as Tyler.
Yeah.
And hopefully Taylor. So yeah, man, I'm open to just showing love and especially in the car community, because like I said, like saving money is a lost art. Showing love is too. So I definitely want to show love as much as possible. And I appreciate you for taking your time out this evening. I know it's like 7 o'clock out there, but I appreciate you for rocking out with me on the Cruisin with KS show. I'm looking forward to doing this again. Do you have any questions for me?
What's your dream car?
Huh?
What's your dream car?
My dream car is, if I can show you, give me a second.
No problem.
My dream car is a Skyline.
My bad.
It's a Skyline R34.
Nice.
I just interviewed a guy named Tate from Oregon, I think so.
Yeah.
And the flyer that I use, the car that I used was a blue Skyline, like Brian O'Connor had.
Yep.
And I can't even tell you why I love that car. Probably because it was the first exotic car that I've ever seen on like a screen. And then Too Fast, Too Furious just made it even more the reason why I love it.
And same here. It's probably the first time I actually kind of really noticed the car. The 34s, but the 33 I noticed in the first movie. That's what kind of made me fall in love with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And are you looking forward to no, before I ask you that, do you watch like car enthusiast movies like Lamborghini and Ferrari and Ford Ferrari and stuff?
Yep. One of my favorite ones is Gran Turismo. So yeah.
Gran Turismo was flipping phenomenal.
I agree.
Gosh. I think I said this during the interview with Tate, which was a couple weeks ago, and so Gran Turismo was supposed to come out on like the August 12th or something, and they pushed it back to the 25th.
Yeah,
but some platforms online had the movie on the 15th, and I think I watched that movie like 4 times.
Yeah, I think most of us have.
That movie was so good, and for it to be based on the true story, it made it even better.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of made a normal guy have, hey, if he can do that, then what can I do? So,
absolutely, dreams and aspirations.
Yeah,
they did a great job, and apparently the guy who plays the son of the real life story was he was a actor in Gran Turismo, so that made it.
He was also one of the stunt drivers. So there you go.
Yeah. So that and then to see Miss Amelia, is that her name?
Yep.
See Amelia on the screen again. Oh my God!
It was nice to see in a car movie for once. So yeah, usually she does the Hallmark movies or something. So yeah.
But I haven't seen her in any Hallmark movies. I saw her on the Netflix special. A couple. I can't even remember what it was called, but she was on the Netflix special about
fastest car.
Yeah. But other than that, I haven't seen her in nothing else.
Yeah, she has normal movies too, but yeah, it was good to see her in a car movie. It kind of makes you think like, man, she needs to be involved in more. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So hopefully with Gran Turismo, it opens up more doors for her to be in car movies.
Maybe she'll be the next chapter of Fast and Furious. You never know. So
never know. And she does a podcast with Han, right?
yeah, Makoto. I listen to that one very regularly. Yeah, I met Han before too. So yeah.
What?
Yeah, we were at a car. Actually, my car has a signature in it. So.
Oh my! Oh, Chris, you just flexing now.
Well, no, I've had because being in Vegas, you get exposed. I've had Cody Walker sign a car. I've had Han sign a car. I got steering wheel signed by Jesse from Fast and Furious. So,
wow!
We get a chance to being in this town. You get to interact with people a lot. So
that's awesome. That is freaking awesome. Yeah, I have. So, like I said, like the diecast cars that we have.
Yeah.
I have the Mazda RX-7 that Han drove in Tokyo.
Yeah, oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not like a normal diecast car, like they're plastic. No, that's like an actual different type of metal.
Oh yeah. I have one like that, but I have the 350Z from Tokyo Drift, the one from the DK drove.
Yeah, crazy car. But man, I have thoroughly enjoyed this. I got one more song that I want to play, and hopefully I play it correctly. This is Billy Jr. Where's the music? Billy Jr. got a brand new song out right now. I think it came out today. It's called Run to You. It's featuring Forever, Mr. Lee Majors, and Mr. Jonah Daniel. This is something brand new. Let's see if I can play it, and we'll be right back right after this song, you guys. Enjoy this track. And again, shout out to Billy Jr. for sending over this track. And we're going to be right back with Cruising with KS live with Chris, a.k.a. Token_Nissan. Definitely don't forget to give him a follow on the gram for those of you who have an Instagram account. And definitely check out both of his websites in the description, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into this Billy Jr. Run to You track. Hit it. Let's go.
Whenever I'm tempted to run for the covers and hide, Lord, I will. I'll run to you. Whenever I fear, whenever I'm worried, never I'm anxious. When I cry, Lord, I will. I'll run to you.
Yeah. Feel like I've been stuck inside these chains and I can't make it out. All this lust makes me feel like I'm trash, but Lord, don't take me out. Please give me your mercy, help me conquer all these worries. I'm your son, you said it, surely through your spirit you can break me down. Feel like I'm depleted, but not defeated. Body touch me that I need it, so I repeat it. By myself I try to beat it, like I'm conceited, but I can't, so I get heated. Cause I need Jesus, and it's so hard to slow down and ask you for help when I feel like I'm low down and dirty as hell. They tell me to call you whenever I fail. It's just crazy you love me when I hate myself. So Jesus, keep me close as my security. Empty out my heart and help me worship you with purity. I ran away from home until I realized you was near to me. You never let me go, and I'm so glad you made it clear to me that even if I lose my way and turn today, you show that you'll be patient, you'll create the road back. You're my Father, you're my God, and I know we've been through a lot, but in it all I've grown. I can't count the years of all the mercy that you've shown. Through this life I see that you won't leave me on my own. I can testify of all the blessing that you sown, from the breath inside my lungs down to the marrow in my bones.
To run for the covers and hide, Lord, I will. I'll run to you. Whenever I fear, never I'm worried, never I'm anxious. When I cry, Lord, I will. I'll run to you.
Water. Ain't never been much of a sprinter, but I stand 10 toes down. I have the heart of a winner, so I'ma make it out. These days be long, gotta weather the storm. I'm clearing these hurdles in these trenches, I press on. Just let me breathe, God is all I need. He coached me through it all, man, he showed me who to be. I try to keep the
snakes from around. I need you 100 on my team. If you doubting on my Lord, then you can't come up with my dream. I'm on this track trying to get to the Lord. Just know I'm running to you. I'm on this path and I'm pushing forward. Just know I'm running to you.
To run for the covers and hide, Lord, I'll run to you. Whenever I fear, never I'm worried, never I'm anxious. When I cry, Lord, I'll run to you.
Com'è andata oggi?
Mai mi sono divertito di più.
Peter, guarda che non siamo mica in pista.
Ragazzi, ho un'idea.
Alright, y'all, man, we're back. Before I bring Chris back into the live stream, I just want to make a quick announcement about my merchandise. You guys have seen I have had this hoodie on all interview long. The hoodies, this is actually like a Kelly green. It's actually lighter in person. It's like a Christmas green, but it looks really dark. Anyway, hoodies are $40 for those who want to purchase one. And then I also have shirts, which are $25 or $27, come in multiple colors. This is the yellow one. And then, of course, me and my son, if you guys have seen us at any car shows, we have the matching neon green ones. And then he has the light blue one. So definitely inbox me or DM me if you guys want to order any merchandise. I just actually shipped off 2 shirts. One last night, actually one this morning before I went to work, and then another one when I got home from work. So one is going to Miami, Florida, and then the other one is going to Kentucky. And I got 2 more orders to put in for some coworkers at work. So inbox me, DM me if you guys want to order any merchandise. As you guys could tell, I got the youth sizes as well. So no matter if you or your son or your daughter want to order some merchandise, definitely inbox me. And actually, if you guys have been following me on Instagram, then you guys know that my niece, my youngest niece, Carrington has the candy pink hoodie. So the hoodies don't only come in green; they come in all colors. Definitely inbox me to get yours today. Amen. I appreciate all the love and support. Let's go ahead and get Chris back in the building. Chris, are you enjoying yourself tonight, bro? Uh-oh, you're muted. My bad. That's me.
Yeah, no, definitely enjoying myself. Yeah,
absolutely. What do you think about the Lamborghini Revolto?
I like it. I like Lamborghini's kind of doing. I don't know if they're doing last one hurrah. Or this is just kind of the future of Lamborghini. So I've driven Lamborghinis on racetrack. I used to work at a place called Speed Vegas or Exotics Racing here in Vegas. So I've had the opportunity to drive many Lamborghinis, and the Revolta seems to be a step in the right direction. So
that's awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing it. There's a guy, the SVJ clip that I played earlier, shooting down the
yeah.
street. The owner actually put in a order for one. So,
nice.
So I know for a fact that there is one coming to Cincinnati in 2020.
We'll probably have a few in Vegas. So, yeah.
So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it. A little heartbroken because when they did the premiere night at Lamborghini Ohio, which is up in Dublin,
yeah,
I wasn't able to go. So I was not able to see it in person. The yellow one that's circling social media. Apparently, it's been making trips around the world, and that was the only time that I was able to see it, and I didn't see it. But
I've never seen one yet either. So yeah, so
I'm excited for Aiden to get his. He has, as you guys already know, he's known as 1800 horsepower Gelato on social media. So he has a little bit of everything in his possession, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing his Revolta, what color it's going to be, and everything in between. But Chris, I know time is of the essence. I definitely appreciate you and your time on tonight. I want to say thank you again. I can't wait to do this in the future. And just for one last announcement, can you tell us about your event next week?
So the event's going to be the Paddock. It's going to be at a place called Starbase here in Las Vegas. Yeah, we're going to do this one a couple times this year. So if you don't get this one, you'll get the next one, or we come out to our Gears and Grinds, which is our cars and coffee. But if you guys do like to follow a lot of car stuff, there's a social media outlet I do a lot of marketing for. It's called Throttle. It's an app on iOS and Android. So it's THRODLE. They follow a lot of FD content. Yeah, they're a good source, and yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, so yeah, if you follow them, you'll probably catch all the events I go to and pictures and stuff. So yeah,
awesome. And for those who want to attend the event, tickets are available on the website.
Yep, right there listed. Yep.
So definitely click the links in the description.
Yeah, and if you're interested, always join the car club. I know Team Hybrid has many chapters around the U.S., so look them up too. So
absolutely. But I thank you again, Chris, for your time, for saying yes about being a guest tonight on Kruisin.
No problem.
And hopefully we can do this after your event, or maybe in August or September or something.
Yeah, man, I'll link you up with more car personalities I know of. So
absolutely, I definitely appreciate that, and I don't take that lightly.
Also, one more plug. If you guys, anybody in the Las Vegas area, in May, they're actually going to bring Ours Days to Pahrump, Nevada. So Ours Days is a GTR kind of festival. So it's going to be in Pahrump in May. So
you said in May. Let me add it to the calendar. I'm sure you're going to be making a flyer or posting it sometime soon.
Yeah. If you follow my social, you'll see a lot of this stuff. So yeah, you can follow it on. Yeah, and check out that car social media app, Throttle. It's actually a pretty good app. So.
THRODLE, right?
Yeah. If you want, I'll send you the link on Insta. So.
Okay, definitely send it to me so I can let.
And then keep track of our Gears and Grinds, our DOSer, follow Team Hybrid, follow me, follow him, follow you. So yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thank you again, Chris. You have a good night. Have a great weekend. And I'm sure you guys have a car meet or cruise sometime tomorrow. So definitely
got a car show on Sunday called Import Face Off. So yeah, we'll see pictures pop.
You know what? Speaking of Sunday, Adventures Rentals is an electric luxury car rental company here in Cincinnati. And this Sunday, they're allowing us to show and tell and test drive the brand new Cybertruck.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've seen one driving around Vegas. So yeah, if you get a chance, yeah, check it out. Yeah,
I'm definitely going. I'm going to go to church, and then I'm going to take Tristan. We're going to get some lunch, and then we're going to go right.
yeah, yeah. Funny story. I used to work for Tesla for 2 years. So
wow. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it in person. It looks really big on screen. I'm sure it's even bigger.
Yeah, it doesn't look pretty, but I'm sure it's a cool piece of technology. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Hopefully, we can test drive it, and hopefully, I can get Tristan's reaction. And I put it on Instagram. So that event is Sunday from 2 to 6. Inbox me for any information. I already have the link copied, and I can just paste it to anybody who's interested. I've already sent it to a bunch of people in Cincinnati, so I'm looking forward to the event being a great turnout. This Sunday, shout out to Adventures Rentals for always allowing me to review their cars and also test drive their cars, because they don't have to say yes, and I don't take it for granted. So thank you again to Aaron and Josh, and I'm looking forward to seeing anybody and everybody on Sunday at the Cybertruck event. So have a good night. Enjoy your weekend, and don't forget to keep Jesus at the center of everything you do, say, and think. I'll catch you guys on the 21st. Which is my next interview with Rushing Rentals, which is an exotic car rental company down in Miami. And Robert, who is the CEO, will be my guest. And then if you can't make that interview, I will be live again on March 29th, which is the Friday right after that, with Cloud9 Exotics, which is another exotic car rental company down in Naples, Florida. And I'm excited to have the CEO on to discuss what they do, how they do it, and more. So be blessed, you guys. And again, you guys, I appreciate all the love and support on tonight. Yuri, I will see you tomorrow with Trinity Trey. And we're going to go ahead and get out of here, you guys. Be blessed. And again, it's Cruising with KS. Don't forget to follow me everywhere on social media at Cruising with KS. And for those who want to donate to the channel or donate to the business, you guys could do it through Cash App. The information is $Eliseo-Torrez, capital E, capital T, or, if you type it in, you will see a matching picture of me and Tristan in our green shirts. And I appreciate all the love and support tonight. Again, don't forget to check out the links in the description to all of my supporters, all of my sponsors, even to the websites with Chris and how you can purchase tickets for his event next week. But follow him at token_Nissan on Instagram. And again, like he said, if you need any information about that app, definitely inbox him. It is available on all Apple products as well as Androids. So definitely get a hold of him and definitely just, give him a shout out for, just participating in the show tonight.
Yep.
Again, Chris, thank you for everything. And I can't wait to do this again.
No problem. Have a good night.
Have a good night, y'all, man. This is Cruising with KS, man. This is Schema Boy, Lamb to Goat. Check it out. I'll catch y'all next week. Oh, no, I'll catch y'all on the 21st. God bless.
Yeah. Hey, luxury. Yeah. It's your boy, Skin Boy. Stepping out the trenches, boy, I came out the mud. Boy, I ain't talking about no murder, so I'm covered in the blood. My Bible like a weapon, I can fit it in the glove. If you walking without Jesus, then you might be overcome. Feeling like I'm Peter when I stepped up out the boat. Got me walking on this water, keep my eyes up on the hope. Told them that my faith gon' be the thing that keep me floating. Who knew that a lamb could be the goat? Boy, I ain't religious, I don't follow no pope. Satan out here knocking, ain't no jokes. Going back to my sin like a dog to a bone. Jesus didn't come for first class, he came for a coach. Jesus didn't come for the rich, nah, he came for the broke. I was living in my sin that I could never atone. If you searching after Jesus, then the fruit gon' grow. Acting like you Judas, you gon' get exposed. Yeah, to get exposed. Walking with my savior, boy, I'm never alone. Told him Jesus called him, better pick up your phone. Yeah. It's your boy Skin Boy. I don't talk like that, Jesus walk like that. I done gave it all to Christ, got my whole life back. Boy, I got eternal life, I got my soul right back. Boy, I hop up in the whip, that's that all white black. That's that all white black. Told him Jesus coming back. If you living for the world, get your money back. I've been chasing after Jesus, not the money bags. I've been knocking down these demons like a punching bag. Yeah. Stepping out the trenches, boy, I came out the mud. Boy, I ain't talking about no murder, so I'm covered in the blood. My Bible like a weapon, I can fit it in the glove. If you walking without Jesus, then you might be overcome. Feeling like I'm Peter when I stepped up out the boat. Got me walking on this water, keep my eyes up on the hope. Told them that my faith gon' be the thing that keep me floating. Who knew that a lamb could be the GOAT?
This a K-drama beat.
Yeah, I'm chasing money, but I'll never place it over you. Yeah, it's God over money, homie, you should know the rules. Yeah, I'm making money, cause my family needs a
Look.
Yeah, I put in work, man, that's what I was born to do.
Hey, easy, I'm the coldest. Call me 19 with the vocals, man. Consider this your notice. Yes, I'm Thanos with a purpose. Fire like a furnace drove. It's always been my focus. Saving souls, it's always been a game in case you doubt my motives. The game is getting nervous cause they see that's game over. Cause your boy done caught a wave. He look like Aquaman surfing. Light up on my shoulders, 50 to my name like Curtis. Yeah, it's chaos on the surface. Got his mansion, these burdens. Look. Yeah, wifey, she the baddest. Yeah, I'm saving, still a savage. Man, I'm tired of all this whackness. I'm tired of these rappers claim they're kings, but they average on these beats. I'm causing havoc in this marathon, I'm laughing.
Descending to the madness, I'm no longer being passive. Yeah, I'm dealing with my issues, I need time cause they massive.
Voices in my head, yeah, sound like Joker laughing. All these thoughts are causing traffic cause this baggage I'm unpacking. Look, yeah, I'm chasing money, but I'll never place it over you. Yeah, it's God over money, homie, you should know the rules.
Yeah, I'm making money moves cause my family needs the food.
Yeah, I put in work, man, that's what I was born to do. Yeah, I'm chasing money, but I'll never place it over you. Yeah, it's God over money, homie, you should know the rules.
Yeah, I'm making money moves cause my family needs the food.
Yeah, I put in work, man, that's what I was born to do. On my sicko mode like Travis, my flow out the world like NASA. Yeah, saying she attractive, payments coming for your actions. These problems keep on adding cause there's something I ain't grasping. All this knowledge that I'm lacking goes deeper than I imagine. Excuse me for my manners, but my baby needs some pampers. Yeah, this world is lacking standards, stuck in chickens like I'm Sanders. My faith I won't abandon, broken but a king like Brandon. Yeah, bro, the king is landed cause Christ paid the ransom. Look. Yeah, easy, I'm the GOAT. Check your stereo, cutting through this beat like I'm Deathstroke. Life ain't got a wiki guide, so there ain't no cheat code. This world is lacking hope, but I know who got the antidote. Man, I feel like Naruto in Sage Mode. Been putting in work for years, my watch is ended like I'm Jon Snow. When things are out of hand, try to provide for the fam. Just remember God's working, man, it's all in his plans. Look, yeah, I'm chasing money, but I'll never place it over you. Yeah, it's God over money, homie, you should know the rules.
Yeah, I'm making money moves cause my family needs the food.
Yeah, I put in work, man, that's what I was born to do. Yeah, I'm chasing money, but I'll never place it over you. Yeah, it's God over money, homie, you should know the rules.
Yeah, I'm making money moves cause my family needs the food.
Yeah, I put in work, man, that's what I was born to do.
Yeah, I'm chasing money, but I'll never place it over you. Yeah, it's God over money, homie, you should know the rules.
Yeah, I'm making money moves cause my family needs the food.
Yeah, I put in work, man, that's what I was born to do. Yeah, I'm chasing money, but I'll never place it over you. Yeah, it's God over money, homie, you should know the rules.
Yeah, I'm making money moves cause my family needs the food.
Yeah, I put in work, man, that's what I was born to do.
Yes, sir.
To the altar. 2 by 2, 2 by 2, 2 by 2, 2 by 2, 2 by 2 to the altar. Bring a friend by the hand to the altar. 2 by 2, 2 by 2 to the altar. Bring your mom, bring your dad to the altar. 2 by 2, 2 by 2 to the altar. You will find what you seek at the altar. 2 by 2, 2 by 2 to the altar. Jesus' name that we pray at the altar. 2 by 2, 2 by 2 at the altar. 2 by 2, love somebody else like you love you. Talking about a marriage to the son, you're the lamb. Walking down the aisle, put your life in his hand. I'm praising with a dance, raise your hands. Christ had to give a ring to a willing man. Trying to show you to the kingdom that will advance. Can I get a name in all citizens? Gotta go tell the world where the winning is. Like the women at the world, no difference. Let me tell you about a man who knew my business. Come see, cause he can tell you about you too. Cause he know you from the throne view. I won't have to say I told you. I'll be praising God, you'll bring a friend by the hand to the altar.
I want you to come to the altar right now. Come
come run to the cross. The altar where the lamb was slaughtered once and for all. Propitiation, the Father sent the Son in our place. So now we're under His grace and no longer under the law. New covenant, He covered my covetous heart when I was in love with the dark. To comfort the call, to show me the light, to draw me in like a moth. What a wonderful God who numbers the stars, filled with wonder and awe. He leave the 99 behind just for the one that was lost. Keep it 100, the prophets promised one would come along. He came, saw, conquered, no one would have thought. But He wanted triumphant, you can jump on this ark 2 by 2, so you ain't gotta come alone. Shalom.
Demarcate ahí.
Fall down now, but I get back up again. Get back up, get back up, get back up again. I'ma win again and then win again. Not a flex, but I'm extra. Apply the pressure. Fall down now, but I get back up again. Get back up, get back up, get back up again. I'ma win again and then win again. Not a flex, but I'm extra. Apply the pressure. Battle round in the bush, got the fam living kush with the doubt. Tell 'em I was down, need a push. I carry with the hook and carry with the looks. How I move, got 'em shook. I'm just sticking to the book. 50 cents the blicky, my hands never sticky. I got blessings on the way and they coming quick. And I'm praying for the ops on the plot against me. On my winter fresh, just get started, but I've been a threat. Fall down now, but I get back up again. Get back up, get back up, get back up again. I'ma win again and then win again. Not a flex, but I'm extra. Apply the pressure. Fall down now, but I get back up again. Get back up, get back up, get back up again. I'ma win again and then win again. Not a flex, but I'm extra. Apply the pressure. Yeah, they never thought that we would win. Look up at the scoreboard. Yeah, it's me again. We the army, it's on God, we on repeat again. I'd rather be a trend than repeat a trend. New whip, no mileage. New faith, no polish. Drip code, no stylist. Natural high, ain't no narcotic. Blue chips like Palace. Won't truck, got it. My crew is the wisest. Bank slips, we make deposits. Fall down now, but I get back up again. Get back up, get back up, get back up again. I'ma win again and then win again. Not a flex, but I'm extra. Apply the pressure. Fall down now, but I get back up again. Get back up, get back up, get back up again. I'ma win again and then win again. Not a flex, but I'm extra. Apply the pressure. Fall down now, but I get back up again. Get back up, get back up, get back up again. I'ma win again and then win again. Not a flex, but I'm extra. Apply the pressure. Get back up, get back up. Get back up, get back up.
Hi, Uncle Chico.
What you got on today?
I got my little sweater, and it's the
Kruisin with KF.
Kruisin with KF.
Hey. Thumbs up.
Yeah, they slandered my name, the enemy offered me. I heard the devil got hits on my head. I slide with Jesus, I keep a peace with me. I fear no evil, I'm covered in prayer. I got some faith in my sneakers, I'm walking with Jesus. It's God over money, got money on Jesus. Keep the designer, I really don't need it. I'm ballin' like Jordan, I'm ballin' for Jesus. Yeah, it ain't no stopping me. Ain't scared of no demon. I've been a savage, I'm gonna feel like I'm Kaepernick. Yeah, it ain't no stopping me. I got my brothers, we running deep. God be the GOAT, he the MVP.
That's what you're looking for, right? That's the Lambo you was looking for, right? Here it is.
And now.
All right, come here. It's gonna get loud, okay?
I don't need cold, I need warm too. What's that?
Go over here and tell them to rev it. They'll listen to you. Say no. No rev. What? It's nice. Yep.
I got it.
I think it's gonna rev it.